Hey guys, today I'm going to show you some shortcuts on customs that I've been using for the past few wipes. Some of them are pretty well known by the community, but a few of them might surprise you. You don't have to be a high level strength to do these. I'm only a level 13 and could do them all with ease. I wanted to take a moment to thank everybody for the support I've gotten so far. I did get into the YouTube partner program this past week, and I look forward to the growth of this channel. So thank you guys so much. Let's jump into it. So I'm not going to show you every shortcut there is on customs, but I'm going to show you the ones I use the most and that are really effective with traversing the map. So first, we're going to start off at checkpoint. So next to the sniper lookout, there's a hole in the wall with barbed wire blocking the entrance. A lot of new players don't realize that you can go through barbed wire, but it hardly does any damage and it just makes a bunch of noise. But it's really good for rotating around this area if there's a fight going on, or simply using it as an alternative route if you're leaving or going to the industrial area. Next, we'll be heading down the road next to the new gas station where there's a similar shortcut. There's some barbed wire on top of a pipe that you can actually jump through and it barely hurts you. It's really good if you don't want to go in gas station and you'd rather rotate around it. Pretty close to that, there's a car that you can jump over to avoid the factory key shortcut. This is another well-known shortcut, but a lot of new players struggle with this jump. All you need to do is simply press space as you're walking on the edge of the hatchback. You don't have to sprint or anything like that. So press space, jump on the porta potty, and then one more jump over the barbed wire. You're gonna hurt your legs a little bit, but not too much at all. Alternatively, if you need to get back over the factory key shortcut and you don't have the actual factory key, all you're gonna need to do is use the car's roof and jump over this wall right here. Like I mentioned before, you don't really need high strength for all of these, but this is the one where strength may hold you back. I'm only a level 12, so you probably need to be somewhere around the 10 area to be able to do this jump. And you can see here, I have a pretty normal kit at 28 kilograms. All you need to do is jump on this car's roof and right at the corner, press space, don't run or sprint, and jump right over. I would practice a few times before doing it in a live raid, but it's not too hard to do at all. Next, we'll be going behind Warehouse 4, heading to Old Gas Station. You can use this one if you don't want to go in Old Gas and you want to avoid any fights, or if you just simply want to go straight to Stronghold. All you need to do is jump on the pipe and jump into the tree, which seems pretty odd, and then right over the wall. So as you can imagine, this is a really useful jump because you could use it to rotate during fights, or you could just use it to traverse the map faster. But if you have a little bit too much weight on you, you may have a little trouble getting over this jump. So what you can do is come over to the wall again and put your backpack on the corner of the wall where the crack is. As long as it's on that crack, you can jump over the wall again and grab it through the crack, no problem. If you guys are liking the video so far, or you learned something new, consider giving it a like. It helps my channel grow, and it shows more people my videos. And if I left out any important shortcuts that you normally use, let me know in the comments. I always like to learn new things, and I'm sure everybody else would as well. We won't be going far for the next one. It's right next to Old Gas Station, coming from the railroad. This is one of the shortcuts that may require a higher level strength. I am not that good at it, as you'll see here in a second, but what you'll do is jump from the cement block onto the corner of the green wall. This can be really useful if you need to quickly rotate during a fight. As you can see, I made it look really easy right here, but here were the first 3 times. I'm not sure if you need to bunny hop, which you need to jump off the right foot to do that, or if I'm just timing it incorrectly, but it can be useful. Next, we'll head over to construction to another commonly known jump over, but I'll show you how to do it more efficiently. So we're going to use this dumpster over here with the concrete slab leaned against it. A lot of people are going to jump off that first slab touching the dumpster, but instead of that, use the piece that's sticking out to the left here. If you jump normally, you're gonna land and hurt your feet pretty badly. So what I suggest doing is get a little running start beforehand, and you're gonna impact on the rock and not hurt yourself at all. Next is a quick little shortcut near the trailers next to Big Red Barn. This one's not extremely game changing, but it's nice if you want to avoid any scavs or anybody that's still hanging around Big Red, and just jump right over this fence here. And using the trailer, you can go back the other way as well. So our last two are at the 3-story dorms. They're more rotations than shortcuts, but they're extremely useful and I had to include them. So what we're gonna do is jump from the roof into the 2nd floor window. This is gonna be really useful if you're looting the marked room and you're stuck back there during a fight. There's almost no way to exit except jumping off the building. So I'm gonna show you how to do it the best way. So the key to this is make sure you're crouched as you're falling down. If you're not crouched, you're gonna hit the ledge of the window and possibly fall down and break your legs. All you have to do is hold left and you'll scoot right in. You could also use this to just jump down to the 1st floor and rotate the stairs even faster. This is what it looks like when you stand up. It's much harder to scoot in the window and you kind of just flop down to the 1st floor. I got lucky and didn't break my legs, but that's not always the case. The last spot is across the roof and it's a very common jump down spot. It's a common way to get to the vehicle extract from the roof, and all you're gonna do is jump down to the barbed wire fence below, and if you're a little bit too heavy, you'll drop your backpack so you don't break your legs. Unfortunately, during my test, it seems like now you break your legs no matter what your weight is. I don't know if I was just a little too heavy, but I wasn't overweight, and I just kept breaking my legs every time I landed, so I'm not sure if this is even useful anymore, but in case of emergency, this could be a useful way to rotate out of the building. I'll personally be using the window from now on since it's pretty easy, and you can just drop down to the 1st floor if need be. So that's all the shortcuts I have for you guys today. Hopefully you learned a little bit something new. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you learned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.